Organizations that have contributed to the success of the Justice for All program have been honored at a ceremony in Accra. GBC 24's Barbara Abnakuma was among journalists recognized by the judiciary for helping to bring justice to people who have been kept on remand in prisons for a long period without access to justice. President Akufo-Addo lauded the initiative and said since 2007, the share of prisoners on remand, which stood at 33%, has dropped to 12% as at January 2018. Edward Nyako reports.
Prisons in Ghana are overcrowded by 3,810 prisoners. Although the 43 prisoners in the country are to hold a total of 9,875 prisoners, there are about 13,685 prisoners. Out of the total number, 189 are females. According to the Ghana Prison Service, the convict population was 11,390, while those on remand were 2,295. And to ensure that the causes of delay in access to justice by remand prisoners are addressed, the Justice for All program was instituted 10 years ago. Through this platform, court sessions are held in prisons in order to ensure that remand prisoners are given fair trial. Justice Clemens Jackson Honyanuga is the chairman of the National Remand Review Task Force and judge in charge of the Justice for All program.
Ghana had recently been praised at various international human rights fora for the setting up of the JFAP, which is described as ingenious. It is no wonder that countries like Kenya have sent their officials to study the system in Ghana and have since replicated same into their country.
However, the Justice for All program has been sustained since 2007 through the benevolence of the donor community, especially the Danish government. The Danish ambassador to Ghana, Mother Tove Dengbo, urged Ghana to shift attention to non-custodial sentence in order to decongest the prisons. The Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Ms. Gloria Kufu, lauded her predecessor, Mr. Jogate, for rolling out the Justice for All program. The Chief Justice, Justice Sophia Kufu, said support from Danida will soon come to an end and appealed to government to make budgetary allocation for the Justice for All program.
Even though the activities of paralegals are not regulated or formalized in Ghana, it is only right that we give due recognition to the invaluable role played by these facilitators from the POS Foundation.
President Akufo-Addo said a delay in access to justice by remand prisoners is a violation of their right and should not be encouraged. He said the Ghana Beyond Aid agenda will be undermined if the rights of Ghanaians, including prisoners, are not upheld.
We cannot be a nation where some are under the shed of freedom and justice, while others are rid of its protective shade. That is why I commend heartily the initiators and sustainers of the Justice for All program, which has seen a significant number of our citizens held on remand receive the benefit of a hearing and a resolution of their cases.
Individuals and institutions whose work help in bringing justice to the doorsteps of prisoners in remand at the various prisons were honored. These include former Attorney General Mr. Jogate, former Chief Justice Georgina Theodora Root, Justice Jones Maulom Doche, Justice Clemens Jackson Honyanuga, Justice Rose Owusu, Mr. Jonathan Osewusu, and GBC's 24 Barbara Abnakuma, among others. Edward Nyako, reporting for GBC 24.